Hello and welcome to Aarhus, Denmark for live coverage of the Men's European Handball Championships. Clayton Lucas here with you as Group 2 action throws off with Russia against Croatia. It's the first of 3 games from Group 2, which will go a long way to deciding the fate of that group and who will be going through to the semi-finals. The Croatians in your picture have things firmly in their hands. These are the matches coming later: France versus Belarus and then Poland versus Sweden. It's quite simple for Croatia. They are currently in second place. If they want to remain there, they have to win this game and they have to win their last game. Poland and Sweden have the same number of points as Croatia. Russia are in 5th place, and as far as they're concerned, their chances of advancing further are over. This is how the table looks. Russia cannot qualify for even 3rd place. It's between Croatia, Sweden and Poland, but provided France beat bottom place Belarus, a mini league will develop between Croatia and Poland and Sweden. For Croatia, it doesn't matter what the other 2 teams do. If they win their games, they'll be through because they have a better head-to-head against Sweden. They've beaten them, and of course their last match happens to be against Poland, so if they beat them, well, they're through because they would then also have a better head-to-head over Poland. Russia, though, are not going to be an easy task here today, playing without any pressure, playing for pride. And being able to relax and enjoy the occasion means that Croatia will have to give them the utmost respect and play to the best of their abilities. Not only that, Russia, despite the fact they're in 5th place and have 0 points, they've been playing some great handball at these championships with what is effectively a very young and inexperienced side. Alilovic, the keeper, he's going to have to play well today. Not doing too badly in terms of his stats. He's on around about 34-35% save ratio. Croatian head coach looks on impassively, as he always does. Slavko Goluza, former player, played alongside Igor Vori in 2004 at the Olympic Games in Athens, Greece, when they took gold. He's been there and he's done it. As for some of these players, for the Russian team, they have yet to experience anything quite like that. Top scorer at the moment for Russia is number 35, Konstantin Nigropoulou. He has 21 goals so far. And the number 1 keeper for the moment for Russia is number 7, Igor Levshin, 36% save rate. Number 16 he's wearing today. Kulachov is the head coach for Russia. So the officials have been introduced, so to the referees. Our referees are from Romania. We've got Bogdan Stark and Romeo Stefan, who launches the crowd. Just moments away then from the national anthems here. A few protocols to be dealt with. So please be upstanding for the national anthems. We'll start with Russia, we'll finish with Croatia. The anthem's over, the teams will exchange badge pins as a memento of the occasion. This is the Russian lineup. It's likely Igor Levshin will start in goal. And look out for number 35, Konstantin Gropolo. The right back will be looking to add to his goal scoring tally. So far, 21 goals. He's the experienced player in the team. So Havelatman, one of the hardest shots so far in the tournament, just over 110 kilometres an hour, so he's one to watch out for. For Croatia, well, it's a very talented lineup. Ililovic will start in goal. Kopuyar as well as a player to look out for, number 8. Duvnjak has been excellent this tournament, 15 goals. The good thing, the interesting thing about Croatia is they've spread their goals out between the likes of Duvnjak, Tupic, Kopuyar and Vori. And also Manuel Strelic, number 26, has 15, Tupic 15, Duvnjak 15 as well. Then it's a sign of the fact that Croatia can score from anywhere. They're not reliant on just one person, which makes it difficult to deal with them. Russia are going to find out just how difficult it can be. Caruso will not be afraid to rest his starting 6 if he feels he can get a big enough lead. He did that in the first couple of matches, at which point Croatia finished both of those matches with their bench playing and the starting 7 all in tracksuits. Away we go then. It's Russia, Croatia. Croatia with the throw-off, playing in white, attacking the goal to our right. Russia in blue will be defending. And such is the strength of Croatia's team, they've decided to start Zlatko Horvat, number 13, and Ivan Tupic, number 27, is on the bench for the moment. Duvnjak trying to get it on the act and the ball out wide, not quite enough on that though to allow Milicevic to come in and attack. Well, he waits for the ball on the line, doesn't get it, comes back nicely though for Croatia. There's the shot from Bitanic, who now has the ball again. Adam Bogdanov getting the start for Russia. He's made a couple of good saves. Kopuyar waits. Nice run the other way. Bitanic. Well, straight through the middle now. Should be a chance. Oh, good save, but it'll be a penalty. Croatia just opening up a little bit of room. Worrying signs there for Russia. As the gap opened up right in the heart of their defence. Players coming across, Kudinov it was who fouled Duvnjak. So Zlatko Horvat will be charged with the penalty, and the first goal goes to Croatia. Croatia can have their first attack. Dmitry Zitnikov gets the start today over Sergei Gorbok, but he has an injury. He fell awkwardly in one of their previous matches, was having his back iced. He landed right on his coccyx. A few injuries have befallen Russia here at the championships, and also just before as well. That comes with a chance on the fast break. Croatia looking to go 2 up. Oh, just about squeezes through Manuel Strelic, who plays his handball for Kielce in Poland. Did just enough as it rolls over the line. 2-0 for Russia. Russia also suffered an injury. Igor Yevdokimov hurt his ankle. And they lost a couple of star players as well prior to this. Mikhail Chipurin, the big line player, injured his knee, and Alexei Rastvortsev, the left back, also injured. Timur Dibirov, the left winger, made himself unavailable for this tournament. Some have speculated that it was a clash of personalities between him and head coach Oleg Kulachov, who's new into the job. Nobody knows for sure. And that's another penalty. With defending going on in the area. It's Dmitry Zitnikov, the culprit. Croatia now looking to go 3 up. No mistake from Horvat. It's 2 from 2. Croatia lead by 3. Russia yet to score. Flitilin, number 52. Now Flitilin is sort of acting as the playmaker. Zitnikov. Skopintsev, Oleg Skopintsev waiting down in the bottom left. As that comes to nothing from Sergei Shimenko. Gropolo not on the court at the moment. Oh, and that's lost. This could be big trouble here. Duvniak goes through. And it was a goal. It came out so fast, it looked for a minute as if it hit the frame, but it hit the frame right in the corner of the goal. Oh, the netting just grabs the ball, and that's the end of it. Well, that was a real belter of a shot. Just came straight back out, but it had crossed the line. First opportunity then for Russia, and it's Dmitry Kovalev, who is the favoured penalty taker. Oh, just about got that one through Alinovic. Kovalev waiting to come on. Russia on the board then. Number 5, Alexander Pishkin, and number 18, Sergei Kudinov. Working the defence for Russia. Volley gets it, but he's in the area. No goal. Oh, possession lost again here, and Croatia are punishing Russia. Every slip is being exploited. Trying to force that ball through was Zelmenko. It was picked off, and Strelic comes in to score again for Croatia. This is not the best of starts for Russia, but it's just about perfect for Croatia. Musarin, big number 28, in the centre of Croatia's defence, working alongside the other main defender, Jakov Gojan, number 10, used to pretty much only defend for Croatia. Kopljar, looks like man and boy, doesn't it, those two? Kopljar against Skopincev. He's tiny. Stop. Looks like some defending in the area and a yellow card. Tupic isn't too happy. He's pretty pleased he's being rested, in so much as that he knows he's being kept fresh for the big match, which will be potentially against Poland. I mentioned at the top of the show that Croatia are in a mini-league at the moment with Poland and Sweden for the second semi-final place. Now, you should never assume that with France playing Belarus, don't fancy that France will beat Belarus, who are at the bottom of the table. France will maintain their 100% record, and in so doing, guarantee them a semi-final spot, leaving one open between Croatia, Poland, Sweden, all on the same number of points at the moment. And Poland have to play Sweden, so that will rule one of them out. There's a chance on the fast break, and now Croatia will try and make something happen here through the wing. Strelic, good save. Bogdanov denying Strelic. With Poland playing Sweden, it means the loser of that one is effectively out of any chance of qualifying for the semis. Making it very difficult, taking it out of their hands. Poland would have to beat Croatia if they lose. And then it will get very interesting, because we have a situation where Croatia beat Sweden, Sweden beat Poland, and Poland beat Croatia. Which would put Poland through, potentially, but it might then have to go to goals. It might have to go on to goal difference, because they've all beaten each other. Quite complicated. That's why Croatia know a win today and winning the last match ends every speculation. Dubnev with the second goal. Croatia cruising at the moment in this match. Massive gap. I'll tell you what, that looked painful, didn't it, for Dmitry Zitnikov, as Dubnev comes in protecting himself, catching Zitnikov in the waist. Zitnikov with the ball, he's okay. Running the line for Russia is Alexander Pishkin. Chemenko gets the ball. The wing is tucked into the corners at the moment for Russia. Good stop, Milivojevic. The wingers, Skopincev and Kovalev, are pretty much spectators at the moment. They've had very little to do. Just possession. Free throw for Croatia. Ivan Sliskovic, new boy, been brought in, getting himself ready, number 32. Replaced Mandelic, number 23. Croatia again now not scoring with ease. Oh, that was a little bit unlucky. Milivojevic had gone the way the ball was going, come off the block and finds the other side of the goal. Did it hit? Just caught Goyan. Not much you can do about that ball travelling so fast. Once you commit one way, difficult to get back the other in time. Laurie. Tanic. Koplar, little reverse pass. Horvat goes for the lob. Oh, he's denied by the crossbar. Play on, no foul whilst he was shooting, and now Russia can try and make something happen. Nice little offload. Straight into a sea of Croatian players. So head coach Kulishov has seen enough. He calls timeout.
размяли, все здорово. Теперь, блин, то, что касается защиты, блин, забили, не забили, мы там не переживаем. Мы сначала там пашем, а если нам забили, мы должны вот здесь вот стоять на центре и побежать быстро в центр. Это первое, блин, это первое. Второе, то, что касается нападения. Поставим линию в центре. Играешь юга перестроение или играешь окей перестроение. Допустим, сыграл все, сейчас юга играем. Сыграли юга. Ты вышел в центр, полезь, сначала сюда пойди, потом набеги на четвертого. Серого выпускаешь, серый тебя на крест выпустит. Резкую передачу дай налево, полезь и еще раз в другую сторону укачните. Еще раз повторяю, мы здесь отстояли и туда побежали, и не переживай.
Slušajte me, nemamo protok lopte, stojimo daleko od gola u napadu. Stojimo daleko. Nemojte igrati s loptom, krećite se malo više. U polu konsti, još stisni dole. Još stisni dole ili pređi na drugog prijatelja. Znači, slušaj me, nemojte mi izlaziti na ovoga, Željko, nemojte mi izlaziti na ovoga srednjega. Pazi šuca podloge ili pas na prijatelja. Jako je, ne treba na 11 metra izlaz gore, bez veze. Znači, zatvorite se. U redu, ajmo, nastavi dalje, ajmo. Ajde. Hrvatska.
Mills with his hand up, apologising. I think Pishkin was halfway to the floor anyway. It's great, these little handball players, defenders, and you make a foul, this is wrong, immediately their hands come up. If you ICUs, ECUs, just doing close-ups. Bunched in the middle for Russia, but they still managed to get the ball to Pishkin, but he can't keep control of it, so possession is lost. Not using a great deal of width, Russia, in their attacks. Penalty. Gets condensed in the middle like that, it does make it appear to make it easier for the defenders. They haven't got so far to move laterally to defend. Poor old Bogdanov makes the save and now knows it was all for nothing. He's going to do it again. Horvat will take the penalty. So far, so good for Horvat. Continues his scoring streak. Ruffalo still yet to come on. Just giving a few words of advice to Naflitulin. If it carries on like this for Croatia, they're going to continue to use the bench. Josip Valtic plays for Zagreb, number 22 is in now. He doesn't mind using his bench if he knows he can, as any good coach will. That's a 2-minute suspension for Skopincev. He's not had a great deal to do offensively. Now he's going to go and sit on the bench for a couple of minutes for that foul. His hand come up and it catches the neck. Tadic with a yelp, just so the referee knows. Croatia trying to get an offensive foul. The referee's just going over to Horvat, giving him a card. He reached to his pocket. It's a big shout. Good save from Alilovic. Just having a word with Horvat. Russia closing down pretty quickly now. That's another goal. More frustration for Russia. Bogdanov taking the frame in anger. First goal for Sliskovic. Sergei Gudinov acting as a left winger for Russia at the moment. The defender normally just plays on the other side of the court. The other half of the court, I should say. And another effort for Russia goes wide. 7 goals behind. Over halfway through the first half, Croatia looking very comfortable. Most of the bench is on. Guillaume goes off, and Vori just having a go. Vori and Kopya coming in just to keep warm, keep moving. And that's another one. And Siskovic once again with the score. As Vori can take to the bench, so he's not a defender, he's mostly in attack. And Drago Vukovic is in. Number 14 for Croatia. And Igropolo onto court for the first time. Despite his experience, in fact he's the leading scorer, he does have the tendency to make a few loose passes, trying to force the issue at times, which may be part of the reason why he hasn't started this game. It's a decent ball out. That's much better from Russia. That's more like it. Quick ball out to the wing, back inside, and a player coming in Aflatulin with an excellent shot. That had Croatia heads turning, not being able to pick up the man as they couldn't see it. So now they overturn Croatia's attack and they can come back on their own. Well, that's a 2-minute suspension for Croatia and for Manuel Strelic because he put his foot out to stop the ball. Questionable foul. Difficult situation. It's almost instinctive. Leg and hand, hopefully get away with it. Russia are creating chances, but they're lacking the accuracy when they're shooting. Gulachov getting through plenty of gum. That's the loose pass, but it's somehow stays with Croatia as it rolls off. It was Skopin 7 out. Possession is lost. All that's gone to the floor. He might have banged his head actually. Catching the water bottles, that's not pleasant. Croatia building once again. Nice stop by Alilovic. Good movement from Alilovic to his right. And at the moment, he's on a 50% save ratio. Croatia have only had 8 shots. Sorry, Russia have only had 8 shots. Croatia have had 13. Which puts 15% ratio for Bogdanov. That goal won't count. Looking long. Oh dear. He'll never make a quarterback. Tupic and Dennis Buntic warming up. Buntic though still with his tracksuit top on. That's a nice goal. So Croatia extending the lead once more. Josip Valtic with a nice take and finish pass of Vori.
Ребят, мы что, здесь просто так, что ли? Мы сказали, что мы дольше играем. Значит, мы дольше играем. Ты попробовал, там попробовал. Я не пойму, это что, собес, что ли, а? Есть, блин, есть характер, блин, тебя, пацаны, у нас есть характер. Вот немного голову включите, блин. Мы сейчас горим, никто, ничего, никакого такого нету. Спокойно сыграли. Мы 5 раз туда выиграли. Вадик, алло, дай ближнему пас. Дайте ближнему пас.
Пацаны,
И сыграйте.
давай сыграем, блядь. Нам не важно, что за нападение, в защите надо стоять. Есть!
Ubrzajte malo loptu. Redu. Slušaj, Slija, ubrzajte loptu i nemojte sada svi ići prema lopti ako krenete na gol. Znači, utrčite bez lopte na 2. Redu. Znaju, nemaš potrebe i urcati tamo, bez veze. Nastavite igrati dobro, ne uzmite polukvot. Ajde. Još. Izaći!
Russia use both their timeouts now. 10 minutes or thereabouts left of this first half. Buntic is in. Gets contact. Doesn't get penalised. Kroplo thinks about the shot, tries to offload. Maybe a chance now on the wing. And it's scored. That was a really good pass, wasn't it, from Fitulin in between the two defenders, which allowed Kovalev in to score. No sooner the Russia score, Croatia comes straight back. Ball in, really confident his first. Gropolo's changed things up a little bit here for Russia, that's for sure. They're looking a little bit more, they've got a little bit more cut and thrust about them. Vori, that could be a turnover, no, he keeps possession. steal it. Oh, that was nice. Good save, though, by Alilovic. And the rebound comes straight off of Flitulin and out. Oh, nice goal. Murray unleashing the ball. Russia trying to come away quickly. Throw up. Drop of the ball from Skopincev, and so that momentum is scuppered. Second one then for Polyakov. Starting to go through the middle a little bit more effectively, Russia. Siskovic making a nuisance of himself. Just in back support. Being used by Man Australic, so he's wearing that when he's not on. Keeping some heat in and his joints warm. Strength from Pishkin. Croatia called the timeout.
Šta izmišljate? Pa počeli izmišljati u obrani, istrčavate bez veze, izmišljate u napadu. Šta je to? Šta je to? Koja je to disciplina? Ubrzajte loptu u napad, nemojte mi staviti daleko od gola. Ajmo. Ajde.
You don't have to speak Croatian to know what was going on there, do you? Those are not happy with the discipline levels in the team, want some refocused.
Агрессивную и играем с нуля. То, что там сейчас сделали 3 раза в нападении, сделали перестроение, 2 раза качнули, мы довели до свободных. Леха, там отсекай, не мечись. Сначала поставь заслон, потом побеги, блин. Еще раз мы пришли в нападение, сыграли юга. Дим вышел в центр, блин, поднялся, блин. Сначала на 3-го, потом на 4-го. Выпустил Грека. Грека, посмотришь, перевод. Ты полезь, мяч в движении получи, полезь и забивай. Давай, пацаны,
Давай, мужики, еще поработаем. Вместе.
Just under 5 minutes to go. And Croatia, having been given a rocket by Galuza, then go and lose the ball. Russia can bring it away here, and they score. So the timeout didn't help at all for Croatia. Skopincev with the goal. Nothing to worry about except beating the keeper. It's a loose pass, but he's fouled. Time off while the perspiration cleared up. Time to tell you about how you can get involved with this tournament. Go to the website www.ehf-euro.com or go to the Twitter page, hashtag EHF Euro 2014, or you can go to Facebook, facebook.com/EHF Euro. And all the news, reviews, the who's, what's going on behind the scenes. And also, how you get tickets to go and watch it live, if you're able to get there. So, Croatia with the score, Russia comes straight back. It's getting better actually for Russia. They're only 5 behind now. Kuznov with his first goal. Last thing that Croatia want is to have to bring in the starting 7 in order to get a result here, being as how they were cruising up to this point with the bench. Unfortunately, Polyakov was in the area when he took the ball, so it's turnover. And the referee's being very specific about where the restarts are from. Milovic literally just had his foot outside the area, and it was brought back because he had to be stood inside the area. But rules are rules. Advantage, thinks about it, keeps possession. Vori, that looked like a hand in the face, and it's a yellow card. That's on the ball. Kropolo is in. That's Polyakov, who lucky not to have got himself a 2-minute suspension.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to support the teams for the last 2 minutes of the first half?
Got the yellow card. Well, I've seen that become turnover ball. Vintage jumping, not landing and bouncing. Referee wants it taken from the right place, signalling now for passive play warning. So the shot comes in, not a very good one. Russia can bring it away. Groppy is yet to score. Ooh. Now there's a space here for Russia, and they use it. A little bit of fortune, really. Groppolu very nearly lost the ball twice. Well, Kovalev came in to score. The space created, afforded by Croatia, going out to try and get the ball from Groppolu's missed pass. The upshot is Russia have got back to within 4 goals as we hit the last 40 seconds. Last act of the first half. It's going to be a penalty for Croatia. Just keeping his foot in the area. Very saying that reference 3 times about the elbow. Ooh, change of keeper. Sorokin in. Can he stop Horvat? There we go. So that ends the first half. Croatia with a 5-goal lead. They've looked extremely comfortable. There was a flurry of activity from Russia towards the end of the half. And then Goluza called timeout, give his players a rocket. They seem to have responded, into which yet to go on court. Tupic also yet to see any of that, and very, well, he's lost. He's a 1,000-yard stare from Gulachov. What's he got to do to get his team into this? It's Croatia who are looking comfortable at the moment, leading Russia 16-11. Backup keepers can do a little bit of practice at half-time, and we can have a look at the stats. Pretty fair game, only one 2-minute penalty per team. Russia 100% of the fast breaks compared to Croatia, but they had more, so it might be 75%, and they've scored 3 goals. Croatia starting to mix it up as they usually do. Strelic, Dubniak, Siskovic, Rancic, all with 2 goals each. Just 3 goals, look at that, 4 goals in 20 minutes for Russia in that first half. And I did mention it was getting a little compacted down the middle, and they have not used the left side with any sort of effectiveness at the moment. Croatia yet to start using their wings, and they're more than capable of doing that. Interesting to see whether they go to that tactic in the second half. So as the players take a breather in the changing rooms, so too will I leave you with the half-time highlights, and I'll be back with you for the start of the second half. Plenty more handball to come here from Aarhus. Don't go away.
Spectators, dear friends, check out the official EHF Euro 2014 product range, presented by the official EHF Euro 2014 merchandiser, Intersport. The products are made available for you in the corner area of the arena.
Ajde. Idemo, ajde, slušaj me. Ipak kad nam počne utakmicu. Ajmo, Luka! Luka!
Iza svi!
Hrvatska!
Мы остались без замен от защиты. Там Иналь, Дима, Олега, Саня, Грека и Шиша выйдешь. И Коля сразу ворот. Еще раз то, что вы говорили перед игрой сейчас. Там 5 горим, еще 30 минут работы. Работы для себя, пацаны. Посмотреть там, что в нападении делается, блин. В защите отпахать, блин, и посмотрим, что дальше будет.
So, last words from the coach before we get this second half underway, one in which Croatia are cruising here in Aarhus. Konstantini Gropolo didn't start the game, came in, has made a bit of a difference for his team. However, they are trailing to a Croatian side that have played mostly the second string. Continue to do so, but looks fit Buntic on the bench, Tupic on the bench for Croatia. So the second half then about to get underway. It will be Russia with the throw off, Croatia defending. Croatia with a 5-goal advantage. Just 10 seconds to go before we get this started. Russia in blue, Croatia in white. 30 minutes for Croatia to hold on to the lead and all but book their place into the semi-finals. Poland and Sweden playing later on. If Sweden beat Poland, then that makes things just that little bit easier for Croatia as well. They have to play Poland the last match. Save Lilic. Duvnjak brings it away, Horvat goes long. Okay, little 1-2, probably the longest 1-2 we've seen in the tournament between Goyan and Horvat. Congestion for Croatia. Now there's some space. The goal will not count. Penalty for Russia. They've not had many of those. Kovalev is the taker, but it's going to be Igropolo who's going to do this one. Nice play, Kopiar out jumping, Igropolo, now Kopiar with it. Igropolo sneaking up on him. And Kopiar has gone all the way through to score, and Igropolo, after missing the penalty, now finds himself with a 2-minute suspension. Is it Igropolo? tell you what, that's a big push by Zitnikov. It might be him, but then there's another push. He got a couple of pushes, didn't he? Take your pick. Let's see, Gropolo for the first push. Pass, which just puts paid to the momentum for Russia. They have to build again. Low shot, nicely picked off by Alilovic. Duvniak. Strelic. Strelic looks to be in a bit of pain. He's landed awkwardly. It's a concrete floor. There is wood on top of that. Oh, he's just smashed his knee into the floor as he's gone down, hasn't he? And then, of course, the court itself. Once you pop, you can't stop, can you? Russia won't be in too much of a hurry on this play as they're a man down. They'd rather be attacking with a man down than having to defend. Lesser of two evils. Still could be an opportunity here though. Oh dear, what a shame. Daniel Shishkarov had snuck in behind the defence. And put too much on the shot into the floor, which is right over the crossbar, so Croatia changed their lineup for offence. Tanic, Poplar out to Horvat, nothing going on for him. Duvniak and Bori running the line. Oh, it's picked off, and now a chance surely for Shishkarev to make up for his last effort. Oh, he's denied again! Great work, Alilovic. He's just spared Croatia's blushes. But they've committed an offensive foul. Zitnikov sent crashing. Unfairly, said the referee. Well, Russia with two opportunities to score. And poor old Shishkarev missed them both. At last, a goal for Russia. It's been a long time coming. Really an issue about Croatia scoring, but a real problem here for Russia. Now they've been picked off. Looking on the fast break, Strelic. Oh dear. What was Matanic doing then? Oh, now Kopiar's let it go. This is like watching a Sunday League game. A host of errors in the space of a couple of minutes. Looked like that at the end of the first half. Not much has changed for Oleg Kulachov. Can be difficult for a team to remain focused in a situation like this when it is supposedly and proving to be quite easy. Focus can waver. It's better played. Dubniak to Vori, who's too big for Agropolo. Taking that one ahead of Agropolo's reach and then comfortably beating the keeper. Taking with little chance. Not best pleased. He stepped into it, giving away the penalty. First introduction for Losser. Up against Oleg Skopintsev, and he's made a brilliant save. Skopintsev doesn't really look old enough to be here, does he? Can't quite believe that one's gone wide. Great save. So 100% save record now for Losser, coming in just for that penalty. Vori's hurt himself. He's not a player that goes down easily. As you can see, he's holding his face. What did he catch? As Agropolo's hand comes up, rubs right up Vori's face, up in his nose. He just felt that. That'll make it all the better. Just not really sure where to put it, was it, really? It was hardly worth bothering with. 8-goal lead then for Croatia. Although, looking at it from a positive point of view for Russia, there's still plenty of time for them to get it back. Horvat, be careful against Skopintsev. Musa and Goyan working together along with 14 Vukovic. They're making up the backbone of this Croatian defence. Nice and low through the legs, past the legs of Ililovic. Properly up, Dubniak gets it back, nice little bounce pass. Oh, cheeky shot from Vori. And it hit the keeper, he didn't know much about it. Russia could bring it away, chance out on the wing, but Horvat covers that nicely. That could have been the goal of the game from Vori. creating any problems at the moment, Russia, with this series of passes. Duvniak fires one into Vori. Vori with the spin. Oh, that's the goal of the game. Magnificent. What a pass from Duvniak. Bang! Vori, great spin from him. Wonderful reactions. Very nicely done. Well, Croatia currently hold Olympic bronze, World Championship bronze, and also European Championship bronze. They are a quality team. And we have seen really only glimpses of that in this match. But then again, this is one of those matches where they just need to get through it with as little damage inflicted on them as possible in terms of physical damage. In a game they know that in all honesty they're going to win. Goal difference can be important. Horvat adding another. At the same time catching the one-court camera operator by surprise. Horvat steps in, steps up and scores. Croatia have had World Championship gold, they've also had Olympic gold, but they have never had European Championship gold. Unfortunately, they lost in the final in 2008 and in 2010. They've had chances, they've been in the position, but they've just not been able to finish things off. Vori showing his versatility with the range of shots he has on the line. Fifth goal for Vori from 6 attempts, and that 6th attempt was that one with his back to the goal. It's a great position for the Croatian head coach Goliza to be in, because it's those kind of things you can really focus in on the minutiae of Croatia's performance and analyse and make adjustments. He's involved in a game like this where there's little pressure being put on his team, so he's able to identify quite clearly and quickly the areas that need tightening up or need changes. Save from Sorokin. Offensive foul given at that time. It was against number 5 for Russia. Ishkin, the guilty party. Still a pretty even-tempered game. Only 3 2-minute suspensions. Russia have had 2 of those. Ooh, nearly stolen. It is stolen. Strelic, Vori, Strelic. Goal. Scoreboard is ticking over, albeit slowly as far as Russia are concerned. Croatia now has another change. Drago Vukovic, left back, acting as a left winger, and Russia has stolen that one. Oh dear me! Well, that was a shocker of a shot from Jyske. Alilovic can go to the bench. He's done brilliantly, and Losina can get some court time. Oh dear, that was supposed to be for Duvniak now. Žižković, surely this time. There you go, he had to get one eventually. So Jyske with the goal. Plenty of resin being applied to the shoes. Not to make them stick to the floor, but it's the players use it to make their hands sticky, which makes the ball sticky. And Horvat comes in with a lovely goal, nice little lob over the top of Sorokin. From Vori, Sorokin beaten, Horvat coming in to act as the line player, sneaking in behind Russia's defence. So, two-pitch still hasn't seen any court time for Croatia. Denis Buntic has seen a few minutes, but not much. He's on now, has the ball. Žižković with a wild one. Court time now being given to Samuel Neslanyan, number 69. So Russia have another goal. This time drawing Croatia's defence in and getting the ball out to the wing. Russia aren't exactly showing any signs of clawing this deficit back and getting on level terms with Croatia. And it's up to them to force the issue. That was pretty cool though. Well, the best player of the game for Russia. That last goal. Buntic just steps up and gets on the scoreboard for Croatia. Makes that look very easy. Ten minutes to go then for Russia to try and get something from the game. They know they can progress no further in the tournament. They'd like to have a win. They'd like to have something to to go home with as a mark of their achievement, not just getting into the main round. And 7 goals in 10 minutes is more than doable. And I can't see Croatia not scoring for the next 10 minutes. Hold that. Gets it through to Horvath, out to the other wing. Strelic, denied. In fact, it was Nintovic has come in. Strelic has gone to the bench. Now Gropolo for Russia. That's a good ball and a nice goal. Just threading the needle to get that through to Polyakov. Belter from Croatia. There's 2 goals they've scored. That always comes straight back out. A second look to check it. They've actually gone in. It's a big learning curve for some of the Russian players. Kurachov just having a chat with Dmitry Zhikhinov. There's no better way to learn than in the thick of the action. Thrust into game-type situations like this. The result may not be what you want, but you certainly do learn a lot. And for the coach, you can certainly assess how your players can deal with these situations, provided, of course, that they play to their ability. They don't underperform, because if you've underperformed, you've learned nothing. And the coach can't help you and you can't develop as a team as a result of that. You have to at least have walked off the court knowing you've given 100%. You could have played no better than that. Polyakov with another score. Croatia trying to come away quickly. Luis is going to call a timeout. He's not happy with this goal ratio now that Russia are coming up with, and the errors that Croatia are starting to show.
Zašto zadešvanje? Zašto zadešvanje? Unaprijed se otvaraš i spuštenih ruka dole. Zašto njega napadaš? Ne hod tebe napadne. Musa, nemoj, kad je lopta vamo od ovoga beka, ne trebaš izlaz tamo široko i ostavljaš na velikom prostoru. U redu. Znači, opet, kad ulazim uvijek na jedincu ovdje stane. Znači, u redu. Stani malo bliže bunta, kreni unutra i ti odi između 1 i 2. U redu. Ajmo, dečki, trk nazad.
Ne mora tako prima lopte, ne mora nikad tako. Evo malo glavu, hajde malo. Iza svi, Hrvatska.
Давай. Сань, Сань, смотри, если идет такое перестроение, Грека, только не выбегай.
Я уже 2 раза не выбегаю, блядь.
Ты забери, там Олега заберет, там Серый заберет. Брось линию, сюда выйди. Все, мы нормально стоим в защите, в принципе, когда ты выходишь, блядь. Все. Еще раз, побежали, там все, что сделали, перестроились окей, или вьюга, качнули, если от тебя нормально начнешь в движении мяч получишь, блин, качнули, мы зону рвем, блин. Леха заслон поставил, оторвался, блин. Все, давай, без гола.
Мы вместе.
Nice save. Chance for Russia on the break. is the one of the good team. Croatia are back and plugged all the gaps. Oh, wild shot, and no foul. That's a bit of footwork from Ivan Nintrovic. So he takes his station out on the wing. Musa running the line now, number 28 for Croatia. Pretty much is the bench for the last 5 minutes for Croatia now. Tupic is off, Strelic is off, Bori is off, Kopuljar and Duvniak all having a rest. Kaluza did it in the first few matches. He's got the luxury of doing it again here. That just means the team that much more rested, fresher, less chances of injury ahead of it. It's going to be probably a crunch game for them, their last one that they know. Win that and they're through to the semis. I'm not too sure Kaluza will care if his team win this one 28-27 in the scheme of things. The luxury of being able to rest your players is one that you don't take lightly. Needs to be careful. It's a question of keeping his cool and his calm, not panicking and bringing the likes of Bori and that on. But that's the job now of Goluchev and his team, is to force Croatia to bring the stars back out. That's a very good goal by Ivan Sliskovic, which keeps the tracksuit tops on. Musa bossing the defence for Croatia. Polyakov trying to run some interferences on the line, but he's not creating much room for anyone to shoot into. That'll do nicely though. With the goal, straight at the top of Buntic through Losser. 5 behind, just over 3 minutes to go. Zero twisting the tail of this game. Not likely, as that one goes in then for Croatia. Buntic again. It's not all the rookies. Buntic is as good a player really as Kopuljar. And it's just he's not quite as tall. That's the dilemma that Goluza has. And Dave Buntic just as good, and it's a good thing to have. Strength and depth in your squad, so important. Some of the teams that play here have got a starting sort of 7 and maybe going to 9 players that perform, and then after that it just isn't that strength and depth. As we see that one again, nicely played from Skopin, the only recognised left winger for Russia. Lovely ball back. Sliskovic tucked up. Chance on the wing. And another lob, this time though from Croatia. And it's Ivan Nintrovic with the goal. Up he goes, over it goes. Delicately in. Well, all in all, it's fairly good day at the office for Croatia. They'll remain in second place because they lost to France. Chance on the break. Nintrevic takes it. Doesn't need any help as that one goes straight in. Nice pass. Good finish. Has been able to do. This is rested Goyen as well. Drago Vukovic in defence. Let Musa play forwards and backwards, and also allowed Ivan Sliskovic to play defence and offence, along with Josip Valcic. That's been one of those days, isn't it, for Gudachov? He knew he wasn't going to get a result here. Was an opportunity for him to see how his players reacted, and they've reacted very slowly to this one, because even though the ball wasn't taken from the right place, they're still able to send it back and then still have a fast break. So Croatia now all high-fiving, another job's done. Last few seconds, Russia will fire the shot, and they don't even get that. So it's all over here in Aarhus. Croatia have comprehensively beaten Russia. Russia remain pointless. Croatia remain on course for a place in the semi-finals. The inexperience of Russia showed in this match. Croatia showed some glimpses of world-class handball, but other than that, it was pretty pedestrian. They never had to do anything special. They weren't tested particularly by Russia. So we're going to find out then who is going to be MVP for both teams. Well, a suspicion that Polyakov might be up for it for Russia. He's done probably the most consistent player. If it wasn't that, then Dmitry Sitnikov was another good candidate. He looks about 12, doesn't he? This is him in action. So Igavori was given MVP, says that's my first one.
Thank you.
So, very good job from Vori and his team. And that was the goal of the game. Worthy of him getting an MVP just on that one alone. Pitch. He's had a very quiet day at the office, just a warm-up, and becoming an innocent spectator. So Russia go back to the changing rooms, back to the drawing board, back to the prospect of going into their last game knowing that they will leave the tournament without a main round win. Croatia, though, and their fans know that they're on the verge of another Final Four. This is how things currently stand. Croatia, interestingly, top spot on goal difference. But head-to-head is the first. I thought it was the first, perhaps it isn't. There we go. But, they wanted to say Croatia up there with France. It's likely those two will go through on the fact that they have those So points that they've managed to acquire. So Croatia know for them a win and they're through, and so too for France really when they play a little later on. This is where the goals came from. Just 2 goals for Russia in the first 10 minutes of the second half. Dominant performance all round from Croatia. France come out against Belarus. Next game, it's all going to be about goals, goals, goals as they try and increase their goal difference and then back into top spot. So they get anyway by courtesy of having more points than Croatia as well. Well, that just about wraps up our coverage of this game from who's between Croatia and Russia. We hope you've enjoyed the handball. There's still plenty more to come. For now, though, from myself, Clayton Lucas, it's time to say goodbye and leave you with the highlights of what's been a good day at the office for Croatia.